I'm proud that you want to become citizens of our country. Today we have 30 new citizens from 17 different countries. For many of you, this day may have seemed a long way off, but it is here now, and in a few short minutes you will become Americans, citizens of the United States. Each of you went through hardship and difficulties to get here, but now you know it was worth it. If anyone knows of the courage it takes to establish a new life in this country, it is you. You know the rewards of being an American citizen, and you are the ones who can best appreciate the rewards. You will become citizens of a nation of immigrants. The people who immigrated to America over the past 4 centuries came for many reasons. Many of them came to escape from poverty and hard times, some to leave rigid social orders, some to leave governments that oppressed their religions or persecuted them for their ethnic backgrounds. Some even came here against their will, brought in chains and sold as slaves. Others came for adventure or curiosity, or to fulfill dreams of fame and riches. Some came because they could, for the first time, feel free and feel safe, or for the wonderful opportunities for them, for their children and grandchildren. They all came and have made America the wonderful nation that we are today. Why is it that people from other parts of the world wish to come to America? It is because of promise. The promise that in America people mean something. The promise that in America people have rights that the government cannot trample on. The promise that in America there is opportunity for all. By becoming American citizens, some of you are changing not only your life, but the lives of your children, grandchildren, and their children. You are giving them a chance to live a better life. You make this possible for your descendants. Although many people who came before you had little more than the clothes on their backs when they arrived, they did not come empty-handed. They brought with them something very important: the spirit of people yearning to be free, free to follow their dreams. These immigrants, like you, also brought with them their history, culture, their arts, and their religions. By bringing those gifts, you have helped create and shape America. This day is special not only for you, it is also special for America, because our country is being enriched by your work, by your mind, and most of all by your loyalty to the United States. Today, you are joining the greatest nation in the history of the world. You will soon become citizens of the United States, and you will now inherit the legacies of our forefathers. You will now be responsible to form a more perfect union of these United States. You will be responsible to establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility. And you will be responsible to promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty. Now our country is at war. It is the war on terrorism. The values that we cherish and hold dear of liberty, freedom, and diversity, of religion, culture, and origin, the terrorists are seeking to destroy. This is not the first time in our nation's history that we have been called upon to defend ourselves and our liberty. But with your help, we will rise to the challenge. We will preserve, protect, and defend this great nation of ours, so that liberty and freedom shall stay with us and for future generations of Americans yet to come. This freedom that we all enjoy today has been earned and bought by the collective sacrifices of thousands of men and women before us, and it is defended today, this very day, November 13. Listen to the news. In distant lands by American heroes whose names we don't even know. To those of us who were born in this country, citizenship came as a gift simply by place of birth. We did nothing to earn it. However, you made a choice to become an American, and you have worked hard to get to this point. Along with all of the rights you have earned comes your obligation to honor and defend the United States and its symbols. It is important to not just think about what America can do for us. It is important to think what we can do for America. Give back to America by serving other Americans. Along with your rights of citizenship come responsibilities. Today you become not just citizens, but engaged citizens. Watch what happens around you. Speak up about matters that concern you. Vote in every single election you can possibly vote in. When asked to do so, gladly do your duty as a jury member in a court case. Practice your religion and respect the rights of other people to practice their religions. We are all part of the solution to the challenges our nation faces. America does not ask you to forget your past. America asks that you tell us about your past. We need to have you remind the rest of us Americans that all the world is not free. Americans ask that you work hard at all you can become. Now is not the time to rest. Now is the time to give back to America. Make a difference by helping out in your neighborhoods and communities. Serve others. Do it in many ways. Stay true to your values. Volunteer when and where you can. Honor America not just by proclaiming your loyalty, but also with your work, sacrifice, and your intellect, with the way you raise your family, with the way you love your wife or husband, by voting in elections, and in many other ways. Congratulations on this very special day. You have completed this long process. It's included study and hard work to reach your goal. You are Americans now. You will be in a moment. At these naturalization ceremonies like this, we witness our country being reborn again and again. Your contributions to America will be wonderful, I'm sure. I'd like to call on United States Citizenship and Immigration Services Director Blaza Almendarez, Immigration Service Officer, to present the class and make a motion to the court for their admission.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, may it please the court, my name is Blaza Almendarez. I am an Immigration Service Officer from the Chicago District Office of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, U.S. Department of Homeland Security. It is my privilege today to present before the court 30 candidates for United States citizenship from 17 different countries. Each of these candidates has been examined by an officer of USCIS, and each has been found to meet all of the statutory requirements for naturalization. Each has resided in the United States as a permanent resident for the prescribed period of time. Each has been determined to be a person of good moral character, supportive of our Constitution and form of government, and well-disposed towards the good order and happiness of the United States. Therefore, Your Honor, I respectfully move that this court confer United States citizenship on each of these applicants for naturalization upon their taking of the oath of allegiance as required by law.
I grant your motion. Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, were you going to name them and their countries at this point? Please do that. She will call the names and tell us the countries of origin. And when she calls your name, would you please stand for just a moment so that we can see you, and then sit right back down when the next name's called.
Maria Clemencia Migueles, Mexico. Dilcia Victoria Young, Panama. Mario Renteria Sr., Mexico. Maria Rosario Franco, Mexico. Catherine Marjorie Charles, Trinidad and Tobago. Chao Jung Chao, Taiwan. Francisco Alonso, Mexico. Hayat Algerid, Algeria. Miju Lee, South Korea. Celestino Olivares Manzo, Mexico. Astrid Mariela Arnold, Guatemala. Lenka Kretsevska, Macedonia. Raul Alonso Moreno Gonzalez, El Salvador.